Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about a few fragrances, probably like 12 or 13 fragrances that other people on here seem to love. These are favorites, at least it seems like to me they're favorites among YouTubers and among other people that I've spoken to, and I don't like them. And that doesn't mean anything bad. Me not liking them just means we have different taste, okay? That's going to be the only disclaimer that I do. Otherwise, I'll never be done. I'm sorry that we have a different taste. I'm sorry to you, but I'm not sorry to me because I like my taste, you like your taste, it's all good, right? Okay. Let's get started. I'm gonna try really hard not to like disclaimers for everyone. I know you guys love these. That's the point of this video. Perfumes that other people love that I hate. I don't hate them, but like we'll just say that for drama. I don't have any of these. Obviously, I have had some of them and I got rid of them because I didn't like them. Some of them I hate more than others. Some of them I just didn't like for whatever other reason. But let's just get into it. Let's get into it. The first one is one of my least favorite perfumes. One of my least favorite things that I've ever smelled is Atelier Cologne. Or is it Atelier d'Ors? Oh wait, yeah. Atelier d'Ors or something like that. Lune Fine. Oh, I forgot to put in my disclaimer that I'm going to talk a little bit of crap. It's just to be funny. I speak in hyperbole. I speak with hyperboles. Is that the right way? It's an over-exaggeration just for dramatic effect. Okay? I'm going to talk a little bit of crap, okay? It's okay. If you can't handle that, please feel free to put this video on mute, but continue to watch it so I can get the views. Okay. So anyways, Lune Fine. It smelled to me like some tiger balm or some pomade that my grandma would put on some herb or some healing salve. You know those healing salves that like grandmas put on you if there's something wrong with you to heal you? It smells like that. It smells like Bengay or something along those lines. Either tiger balm or Bengay or something like that. If you love that, that's cool. If you want to go around smelling like that and pay $200-300 for it, that's cool. Not me though. I'm good. If I feel like smelling like that, maybe I will just go get some tiger balm for like $10 instead, and then mix that with the vanilla perfume and you have Lune Fine. Sorry, not sorry. Next one that I don't like that other people love is Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. I love the bottles. I love the bottles on all of them. I don't think it's tacky. I think it's cute and classy, and I mean, what's more feminine than a stiletto high heel? But the scent of them is a no for me. I haven't liked any of them. I thought that I liked the original, and the more I smelled it, the less I liked it. And then it smells aromachemistically. It smells like if they just threw in every feminine note possible and then just added some aroma chemicals. It smells like everything and also nothing, because it smells just like perfumey, you know? They just said like, let's just make a perfume with all the girly notes and just throw them in there, put them in a high heel, and bam. And that's kind of what it smells like. It smells like a lot of things, but it also smells kind of like so generic. It smells like a woman perfume. Generic. There's no authenticity. There's no uniqueness to it. There's really nothing. It's not even classy. It's just bleh. So, and then the aroma chemicals just mixed in there. I really don't like it. It irks me. It bothers me. So that's that. On the same line, I don't like all of them, but I also really didn't like Very Good Girl. I got a bottle of that because, I mean, a red high heel is gorgeous. Literally gorgeous. And no. The rose in there was too sharp. It was just so sharp and like screechy and unpleasant, and it bothered me as well. I don't think Very Good Girl smells like Good Girl, but I also don't like it. It just, no, screechy. No. Sharp and screechy rose is just, no. Next one is Sherosa 71 by Sol de Janeiro. People love this so much. And disclaimer, and my mind could be changed by now. I smelled this maybe 2 to 3 years ago, and it smelled like too much of a gourmand. It was like caramel popcorn, the savory part, not the really like sweet part. It almost smelled like buttered popcorn without even the caramel. It just smelled savory more than it smelled sweet, and also smelled so artificial and like plasticky and gross. I could feel differently now. Maybe that gourmand was like too gourmand for me at the time, because I did originally, like a long time ago, come from freshies, and then I went to, you know, more denser gourmands. But maybe my nose would think differently of it now, but when I smelled it, it was just a big time no. It wasn't even something I could work with. It was plasticky, synthetic, buttered popcorn. Who would want to smell like that? But I know some people love it, and some people probably smell something completely different. Next is Terra Cotta. I did own this one. I mean, I guess I've owned a lot of these. And I just could not get on with like that heavy, indolic, realistic jasmine. I don't think there's even jasmine in the notes. It's probably other stuff. It's some like tropical flower. But to me, it smelled like realistic jasmine. I've never really liked jasmine plants and the smell of fresh jasmine. It's pleasant, but too much of it would give me a headache, and it's just too much of it is too much. And that Terra Cotta to me, even though it doesn't last a super long time, for the 2-3 hours that it did last, it was overbearing. It was an overbearing fresh jasmine. And no, I wouldn't want to smell like that. It's just not my thing. It was too much, and I really tried to work with it. I even tried layering it, and no, I ended up getting rid of it. It was just, ugh, no thanks. Next is Roses Vanille by Mancera. And it's not this type of fragrance that I have a problem with. It's just specifically Roses Vanille, because I like Ristretto, and I really, really like the dupe of it, the one Florence. Is it by Swiss Arabian? I really like Florence. I love Florence more than I love Roses Vanille. Roses Vanille has white musk in it, and it just makes it gross. It's like, it starts off really nice, and then as soon as that white musk hits my nose, it's like, ew, why did you do that? Like, it basically tricks you. It's like a two-faced fragrance, you know? It pretends that it's something that it's not. And once the white musk hits, like, it to me is the other side of it that I don't like, even though it has some beautiful side. It's just those two things they shouldn't have added white musk. And Florence actually has the same thing, but I think it's just regular musk. I don't think they use white musk, and I think it's very, very lovely. But Roses Vanille was just like a big time no. White musk to me smells so screechy, and it feels like violating to my nose. It's just a big time no. All right, next is La Danza de l'Oubli, or something like that, by Noble 19 something something. I'll post a picture of these. But I wanted to like that one. I really, really did. Some people smelled like apple pie with cinnamon, and no, I got like a weird ambrosia salad, like the kind of salad that has marshmallows and whipped cream and apple and grapes and stuff. And to me, those two things don't go together. Like, why are you putting whipped cream on grapes and apples when you could put it on berries or strawberries and you got fresas con crema? Or to me, those things like grape and apple shouldn't go with, they just don't go. In my mind, they don't go, and in my taste buds, they didn't go. So I didn't like smelling that either. It felt to me like it didn't mesh well, you know? It just felt, ugh. It wasn't very interesting, and so many people love that. People that even have similar tastes than me. I didn't get any cinnamon or anything like that. I didn't even get just like really apples. I got more like ambrosia salad, the one that has apples. It was just a boring salad that nobody wants to really touch, but they'll just eat it because like your aunt made it or something like that, and you just want to try it because she's gonna ask you, did you like the salad? So you're just like, yeah, it was fine, but like you only tasted it just to tell her that you tried it. Anyways, that was La Danza de l'Oubli for me. It wasn't gross, but it wasn't something that I want any more of. So I got rid of it. I should have just called this video like perfumes that I got rid of, but some of them I never really had. Next is L'Imperatrice by, is it Dolce & Gabbana? I think it's Dolce & Gabbana, right? That makes L'Imperatrice. The watermelon one, so much musk, too much musk. Why would you put this fruity, nice fruity watermelon with musk? They should have just left it at fruity, or I don't know. But it was too screechy and like sharp, and ugh. It was almost nice. Almost nice, and then no. So yeah, it just no good. Next is Eden Juicy Apple by Kayali. I know people love this, and I loved it. I actually love the scent of it. I love the berries and apple together. I love the youthfulness of it and like simplicity, that it was just this clean, I mean not clean, but like it was just this fruity shampoo-y vibe, and it smelled like something I could really enjoy and use in my collection. But I got that synthetic plasticky smell that I smell in a lot of more affordable fragrances, like in a lot of Victoria's Secret perfumes and celebrity perfumes, and just older designer perfumes that are cheap and affordable. They have this weird synthetic note. I think it's a type of musk or something in the fruitiness of it. And I got it in Eating Juicy Apple, which I was not expecting that because I thought that they used a little bit better ingredients, and they probably do. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I get that. I know other people have said they smell something like that. So I got that cheap synthetic plasticky vibe in Eating Juicy Apple, so I had to get rid of it because once I smell that, that's all I smell. So people love it. I used to love it. No more though. I know a lot of people love this one. Versace Crystal Noir was a big no for me. It smelled to me like a powdery basic vanilla. Just like an old school powdery vanilla with absolutely nothing interesting in it, but slightly unpleasant. Like a dusty powdery vanilla. That's all I got. My nose just doesn't pick up what other people pick up. People love that one. Like that's, I mean, people love all of these, but that one is like somebody's sexiest perfume, and I'm just glad that I'm not their man, because no. Not that it matters to me. I'm not the one smelling you. I'm sure you smell great if you have it. All I'm saying is I didn't really care for it at all. Next is Light Blue Intense. I used to like that also, and now I don't. I think it's gross. I think it's ISOE Super or some other aroma chemical. It's so chemically. It smells like industrial, like some industrial cleaner at some chemical plant. Just no. It's so artificial and synthetic. It feels like it's something I shouldn't be smelling. It feels like I walked in on something that's not meant to be smelled by a human. It feels like I should have a hazmat suit on, or at least a mask, like an oxygen mask. If I'm smelling that, it smells like there's a chemical leak or something. Just no. Anyways, I'm being so dramatic. I think I get more dramatic as this video goes on. I have 2 more left. And they're only getting worse because the next one is Not a Perfume by Juliet Has A Gun and Glossier You, which are kind of similar. And let's just start with a dumb name like Juliet Has A Gun. I know they were trying to be edgy and cool, but it's kind of dumb, in my opinion. It's a dumb name. Juliet Has A Gun. They could have named a perfume that, but they named their whole brand Juliet Has A Gun. I know it's from a song, but no. Why does Juliet have a gun? Like, that seems violent. The name's already violent. Wait, I'll delete that. Let's not get into the discussion. I'm not trying to say anything about anything. I'm just saying it feels aggressive, okay? It feels aggressive. The notes are aggressive too. Not a Perfume has, is it ambroxan? Ambroxan. This is gonna sound dramatic, but I mean it. Like, it makes my stomach turn. It gives me an instant migraine, and it makes my whole body feel uncomfortable. My nose feels violated by smelling that smell. It feels so odd to me. As odd as something like if you smell mold or something that's like so unpleasant that you want to run away from. It makes me want to run away. I almost have a visceral reaction to that ambroxan in something like Glossier You and Not a Perfume. It's very unpleasant. It's obnoxious and uncomfortable for me. Okay, now the worst thing that I've ever smelled. I'm like now thinking maybe I should not post this video because all I'm gonna do is, I feel like I'm making enemies here. Okay, but the last one, the worst one, the one I probably had the worst reaction to is Camera. It's supposed to be a dupe of Angel Share, which is one of my like top 10 perfumes of all time. And they come out with Camera, and I'm so excited. Who's the brand? It's like some Middle Eastern brand. And I'm so excited. And I'm thinking like, of course I want a dupe of, like a more vanillic dupe of Angel Share. Of course, I hunted that thing down. It was when it was like at its peak hype era. I hunted it down. I found it on this like random website. Is it like Triple Traders or something like that? And it was such a huge fail. It was so disgusting to my nose. It was the aroma chemicals in it. I think the notes say Ackee Yellow Wood, but it was straight up like ambroxan or ISOE Super or some nasty aroma chemical mixed with lactonic notes, and together I got this like a chemical milkshake, and I was like disgusted by it. And I really kept trying because I was like, no, I should love this. These notes are gourmand. Everything on paper, it looked amazing. Like, I'm like, I should love this. everybody says it smells amazing, and everybody says it smells like Angel Share or at least similar. So I should love it. Like, how could I not love it? And it was disgusting. And every time I tried it, it only made me sicker. Like, it almost made me want to vomit. It was so disgusting. And I think it just kept getting grosser because I kept pushing it. And I was like, no, I'm gonna like this. Like, I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna wear it on my arm. Okay, I'll just wear a little bit just so I can catch some whiffs of it here and there. Like, I was like trying to train myself to like it, because that's how much I was like gaslighting myself into thinking that I liked it. I'm gonna like it. And it was a fail, big time fail. It just kept making me feel more and more grossed out. Geez, by a few weeks of trying like that, I was like, oh my gosh, get this thing away from me. I didn't even want to get another whiff of it. I was so grossed out by it, like actually disgusted by it. So anyways, that's the worst one. And I think that's it. That's the list. That was 14 perfumes that other people love that I, for some reason, hate. I did not choose to hate this, okay? Please remember, I was born like this. I didn't choose this. Okay, so please let me know what perfume other people seem to love that you absolutely dislike. Also, let me know if you dislike some of these, just so I could feel better. So I could feel better that I'm not alone in my dislike of these perfumes. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching today. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you guys soon in my next video. Take care. Bye. Sorry, not sorry. I am sorry. Please don't hate me.